Great, thank you, Dr. Grimm. So Miss Almond and I are the elementary ISSs, so we work with elementary curriculum, literacy, and math. And as Dr. Grimm stated, of course, summer's coming soon. And so it's a great time for us to think about what we can do with our children over the summer. And we really want to think about that because there's something called summer learning loss that affects many children over the summer, where they actually lose some of the skills they've learned the year before, and it takes them some time to regain those skills when they go back to school in the fall. But research says that if we really keep them active and engaged and learning over the summer, that we can really mitigate that summer learning loss and get them back on track much faster when school begins in the fall.
So again, I'm Felicia Allman, elementary math with the district, and there are just a couple of areas that I think that will be very beneficial for you to just take a look at for the summer to just help your child to just continue to keep those math skills going. And we focused on five areas, and that is number sense, developing fluency, story problems, place value concepts, and measurement. And just some of the things that you can do with number sense is just counting items in your home, maybe trying to group them together for your upper level children, mental math and estimation. For your developing fluency, just basic facts, but also not just focusing on basic facts. Something that we call decomposing, and your children, they know a little bit about that. So I give you a very quick example, and I know we're really short on time. So just trying to just make a quick 10. So if you have a problem like 5 plus 7 plus 8, you can just take that, break it down, do 5 plus 5 plus 2 plus 8. And then you can use 5 frames and 10 frames. And then story problems is something I do as a mom with my daughter, is just to create story problems in your home, like with items in your home or even when you're driving in the car. And I just want to hit on one more before I turn it back over to my awesome coworker here, is this measurement. And the best way is cooking things together at home, and that's a wonderful way to get the measurement piece in there. And I'm going to turn it back over to my coworker, Mr. Tesser.
So I want to take a few minutes to talk to you about literacy. And first I want to say, and we're going to hear later from the base library, so we know there are some great activities out there over summer for things to do with your children over summer, very specific activities. I was on Pinterest the other day, and I was on a page that was 1,500 pins of summer literacy activities. So there's no shortage of resources and places you can go to find very specific things. But I want to talk to you sort of in general just about literacy and how important it is and some of the things we can do. So just thinking about literacy, did you know that the average 6-year-old knows 13,000 words? And by the middle of their teen years, they know 20 to 30,000 words. That's a lot of words. But the point is, this is what children use to make sense of what they're reading. In order for reading to make good sense to them, they have to have a strong language background. So over the summer, think about the kids and what the words they're using, the language they're using, and things you can do every day to add to their vocabulary. And the best way to do that is to just simply engage your child in conversation. Take time, slow down, have a conversation. Not just simple yes, no questions, but ask them about their thoughts and opinions. Do it when you're driving in the car, when you're shopping, at the commissary or the PX or at mealtime. The more you talk, the more you'll strengthen their foundation for general literacy. And that brings us to the student's ability to read, which is one of the strongest indicators of success in school. So just like we want to talk all summer, we want to read all summer. excuse me. But remember that reading is more than just decoding or recalling words. The real reason for reading is to comprehend or understand the written language. If students can decode words but can't understand what they're reading, they're not really reading. And that goes back to the conversations. So when your kids are reading, have conversations about them. Ask them what they're reading, ask them about it. And remember, it's not just about books. There's print everywhere. There are signs when you're driving, there are directions, there's print on cereal boxes. Those are all opportunities for your child to read and for you to talk about it. And then the last thing is to think about writing and how you can help your child become a good writer. And again, just many different activities. Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. Kids can keep journals, they can write a diary, they can do short stories, they can write directions for a game, for a friend. So just all different ways to enhance their literacy skills. So this summer, just try to make reading and writing fun. Put away the digital devices and have your kids read a book or write a story.
And count objects at your house for fun. Thank you.
Okay, I want to thank both of you very much.